is Doug, and I'm from SM Web Systems, and I'm going to show you how to use Git scripts. Git scripts is specifically for interacting with GitHub in a simpler manner. So let's take a look. This is a test repository on GitHub. It's called test223, and it contains one file. It's a README file. So I would like to clone this repository. This is my terminal. I'm already in the correct directory that I'd like to use for this demonstration. So I'm going to use the git clone command to clone that repository onto my local machine. And there it is. I'm going to change into that directory. There's that README file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a change to that README file. I'm going to add this new line. Okay, let's save it. Now, when I run git status, I see this modified README file. So, all I need to do is the following. I have already installed, well, let me actually show you that. So I'm going to install the Git scripts repository. So I'm going to clone it onto my machine, and then I'm going to install it. So here we go. Okay, and this link is in the description. So let's quickly check for Git scripts. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to copy this so that I can clone it. Let me then, I'm going to make a directory on my local machine for that. Already have one, so I'm going to go into that directory. Okay, so we are 22. Okay, so I git clone the git scripts directory onto my local machine. I then change into that directory, and in there is an install shell script, and I'm going to run it. Okay, it has installed all of these git scripts onto my local machine, so now I can use them. So let's have a look. I'm going to change into that test directory. There it is. See, we can just make a new one. So I'm going to call it test 44. I'm going to go right. Then I need to go to my test repository that we're going to use for this, and in here, so I go git clone, it pulls it in, and if I have a look now, I see this new directory. I'm going to change into that directory. And there we go. Let me make a change to that README file. And now that we have this line is new. Great. So let me have a look at that git status again. There it is, modified README file. So now all I need to do is type the following. It is git full. What's going on here? So this would be git full. So I run the git full command, which is connected to one of the scripts that we've just installed, and I'm going to say there this is a feature, and then specifically the description is after this / and that would be test readme.md change, because that's what I did. I made a change, and let's go. Press enter. Right, so it basically commits those changes. It also then creates a pull request, and now it has opened up GitHub in my browser. So now I can come down here and select squash and merge if I'm happy with these changes. So change it to squash and merge, and then click the squash and merge button. Now you can click the confirm squash and merge button, and that then does its magic. The pull request has been merged and closed. Now if I go back here, then I see the rest of it. So it is this script that I ran actually noticed that the pull request has been closed and it has been merged into main branch, and it has done the cleanup. We are now in main, and the automated workflow is complete. So in the README file, in this Git scripts repository, there's a README file, and everything you need to know is in there. It explains what this does. It shows you how to install it. Then it also shows you how to actually use it. And what I showed you today was option A, but there is also a more detailed option B if required. So you must enjoy this time savings. And yes, my name is Doug again from SM Web Systems, and you must have a great day.